Oh, I can't leave. Oh, okay. Never mind. I can't leave that on. I can't leave that because, well, yeah. All right. Here we go. So I finally figured out that you can, yeah, I'm not turning the thing on for this because we're at the start and I'm not turning the Twitch thing on. Which you could interact with the game. However, I don't really want to do that right now considering how early in the game I am, because I had to start all over. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Remember a while ago there was this what was it? It was what was it? There was this tweet that went out that where this guy wanted to sue, or I don't think it was well, people are not gonna know what I mean by a tweet, but there was a post where this guy like posted like somewhere where he was like, hey, I found a rat in my Mountain Dew can. Mountain Dew, you want to explain? To which Mountain Dew responded saying, hey, that can was made about like over like 3 months ago. The rat would have melted in that can. It would dissolve. There would be nothing to be seen in that can if there was a rat in there. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. I don't know how, anyway, how I figured that anything. Anyway, yeah, something I figured out is that, I'm now able to, what's it called, to stream, live stream on YouTube Shorts now. So, yeah. If I can stream on, Instagram, I probably might do that as well. I might do that as well. I might need to tell the boys, hey, you're able to stream on Shorts. Actually, you know, I'm actually going to tell them right now. Hold on. Nah, I'll tell them next time we're with each other, which is on Wednesday, which I'm pretty sure we'll be playing. Either we're gonna be playing Vermintide, you know, Warhammer Vermintide, or is my stream okay? Stream, are you good? You seem to be fine. Oh, that's why. Everything was fucky. Wait, hold on. Bah. Wait, hold on. Oh, it's like immediate. The are you done? Ah. But I found out that I can stream on what's it called? What's it called? On YouTube Shorts as well, and so that's what I'm doing. I am gonna go and find some new glasses that I used to. I don't know if you guys remember, like those of you that were with me all the way back in when I first started streaming on here. Not when I first started, but when I first started consistently streaming, I would wear like I'd wear like these type of glasses that would really help me. 69, nice. You see, anyway, I'll get back to that in a bit. But I used to wear glasses that would help me with seeing stuff. Hold on, actually, I want to see something. Do I even have it on? I don't. I was wondering why my eyes were hurting so much. Okay, I have the night shift thing on. That should help. But I used to wear glasses that would help me with my eyes on that. Here's the thing. When your eyes start to hurt, look away from your screen for about like 5 minutes. Go and do something else. Go and do something else for about like 5 minutes. Most likely have yourself like in a safe place. If you, it's even better when you what's it called, are playing a game and it's gonna take a while for something to work. It's even better with that. I swear I am making this room into a padded cell. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I pressed the wrong button. So where are we? Okay, do I have a job that I need to do? I think so. Oh, I have to return to trader, but I can't because it's currently nighttime. Okay, I was like, was I playing this by accident yesterday? Nope. I do need to drink something. Do I have anything of which I should... That I'm taking. I am taking that. Hold on. Where's the way down? It's down here. And game is frozen. Game is frozen. Game is freezing. Game is freezing. There we go. That's not you guys. That's me. Game is freezing. Why is the game freezing? Why is the game freezing so much? The game should not be freezing. Why are you freezing? Are there like too many entities or something? Okay, well then. Well then. Not sure why the game is freezing so much. But, I don't know why you're freezing so much. Okay, so literally every other thing I got. Okay, I'm able to repair this. Oh, I can't wait till I get a crucible. Am I able to make the... I am. I just need a crucible. What am I currently at, actually? I know that I want to get, better barter, and I need this to be at 16. And then I'm gonna finish up all of that. Because I'm pretty sure I already... Yeah, I already did this. Then after I'm done with, with Lucky Looter, I'm gonna do Iron Gut. That tends to help. Oh, I can't wait till I get a better knife. Better Kniffy. Better Kniffies. Make this. There we go. We're making all the good stuff. I am now encumbered by 2. I'm staying here until we're done with this. Wait, what am I? I got nerd outfit, I think. Yeah, I'm wearing a nerd outfit. Let's see what I get from this. I'm sorry, what? I got a repair kit after that. If I knew that, I would have been doing this a while ago, for quite some time now. Alright. That's gonna be it. I'm gonna let this one continue on. I'm gonna leave that in here. I'm gonna put that. No, you stay with me. Put that away, put that away. Everything else? Yeah, you're coming with me. Yeah, you're coming with me. This I'm actually gonna leave. That I'm gonna leave in here. Alright. That I'm gonna let burn. Hold on, hold on. Do I have enough to make lockpicks, by the way? Do I have enough to make lockpicks? Yes, I do, and I am pretty sure I have been. Actually, hold on. Please, give me a mechanical part. No. No. Okay. Well, let's go. Let's just head out. Okay. Let's head out. We're gonna go. We're gonna go and sell all this stuff. We're gonna go back and we're gonna go and get what's it called? If I can speak, that would be great. Hold on, I got this. Thunk. I missed entirely. Got his leg. Oh, that killed him? Really? I have shot from up close in that and hit the head. And hit straight on the head. From closer than that. Still got the bonus point. And that didn't kill him. There we go. The bonus helps. Is there a perk for what is this? Your first task of combat fuels you. Melee kills grants 2 HP. After Iron Gut, we're doing this. After Iron Gut, we're doing this.
Good morning, my... Great, here you go. Don't spend it all in one place.
There. Oh, I'm gonna get pack meal at one point, and everything is gonna be great.
Flash
Let me just
cash or get lost.
Nah. You know what? I'm most likely gonna find some stuff. So yeah, let me just give you this, and this. Let me also give you this. Give you that. And that's the amount of how much I got from all this. There we go. Now that I have all this money, I would very much like to know... Okay, we got jars of honey, which is something I do want to get. Oh, I need to get this. Yes, I do, but... What do we got for weapons? Oh, of course. Now after I've gotten my own pistol, now you guys have this. Yeah, perfect.
Shit, man. I treat you that good, and you don't even fucking
Tip me. I'm gonna go with
I
this.
don't like it. Let's get one thing straight. You're not working with me.
You're working for me. You know, I know that there's a way to mute him, but and as much as I hate talking to him, I don't like how he just is extremely rude. As much as I don't like how rude he is, I am gonna go insane. I am gonna go insane if I do not hear another person in this game. Whether if it's from friends or if it's from this guy, which I honestly, as much as I don't like it, I still rather listen to him than listen to the silence. I don't like silence. I don't really like it when things are way too quiet. Something I never understood was when, oh hey, we're at a motel. Is this the Bates Motel? Anyone who's seen the movie will understand what I mean by that, by the Bates Motel. Okay, so anyway, yeah, I'd rather hear him insult me than not to hear any of that at all. Okay, let's go in. Okay, so what was it? We need to clear all areas, right? Okay, hey, look, we're able to get some of that stuff. There we go. Okay, okay, so there's another, so the entire 6-7 thing, I don't understand. And is that supposed to be the point? Is like you don't understand it? Like that's my question. Hold on. Oh, I see you. I see you. Yeah, the more I can sneak up on them and get them, that'll be the better. I don't really get it. Somebody's gonna come in and like try and explain it. I don't think I'm gonna understand it. Which actually brings me to another topic. I'm not gonna explain it to you because you wouldn't understand. That's why it's like, hey, so what's going on here? Why is this? Oh, you wouldn't understand. That's why I'm asking. Like, that's why I'm asking. I hate that entire like thing where it's like, I don't hate it, I just strongly dislike it. Oh, that's rotten flesh. Hold on. Nah. Okay, just making sure. Just... Ooh. Well, I don't get why people are like, oh, I'm not gonna explain it to you because you won't understand. That's why I'm asking. The reason why I wouldn't be asking if I didn't want to understand. If I didn't want to understand, I wouldn't be asking. Okay, well, I know what I'm doing with this. Okay, let me just repair this so that way we can get more money. It's 105. Okay, good. It was in a toilet. That's peculiar, but then again, that's always how it's been. One of the most common places for them to be in is a toilet. If you're in a school, that's the most that is the most likely the only place you're gonna find it. Anyway, back to I'm gonna explain the reference again. Explain the thing. Anyone who's ever seen the movie Psycho, hey, I'm gonna take your feathers as well, because I do want to get, because if I do find what's it called, if I do find what's called arrowheads, I'm gonna use that. But also I need it for the I also need it for fuel. because I'm not able to find coal for some reason very often. Take that actually, so that way I can make more glue. Oh, I know how this is gonna go. There is a dog over here. Anyway, the movie Psycho, it's about this woman who goes over to like who kind of steals some money and then goes over and I don't know how to explain it. Every man that is watching my stream or is watching later after this is just no longer a stream, recoiled when they saw that because he just fell straight onto his balls. Okay, we're finding good stuff. We're finding good things. We're finding good things here. Nah. But the psycho in the movie is a man named Norman Bates, and his family owns the motel which the lady is staying in, which the main character is staying in. And he ends up killing the woman, and he's the psychopath here. He's the psychopath here. But the what's called the motel is called the Bates Motel because his family owns it. Is there a by any chance a this person was really into guns, weren't they? Okay, let's see what we got. I'm gonna scrap this, and I'm gonna repair my this. There we go. Oh wow, I'm getting a lot of different things. I'm gonna take that, thank you. And yeah, that's the movie. I recommend watching it. I still haven't seen it. I still need to watch it. And you know, when I was a kid, back when I was in school, I was always told by any time I was ever taught English, when I'm writing a story, I have to always start with a hook. I asked at one point, does the title count? No, the title does not count. It has to be the start of the story. That's what it is. And I was always like, okay, what's a hook? Oh, it's the thing that catches the person's attention. Okay. And then I go and read several books, and every book that I read is always extremely boring at first. A good example is Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. The first few chapters of it are actually just a guy writing to it's either his wife or his sister. It's one of the two. Nobody come in here and say, what about both? It is not. It is not. It's one or the other. Someone did that one time. But, yeah. Friends? Come at me. There's only one of you. You know what? I'm gonna save my ammo on this. I'm gonna take this. But yeah, I'm actually gonna scrap all this because I don't really need that much anymore. There we go. Anyway, if you ever see like a movie or like a show where they reference another movie and it's like somebody's in a chair, you only see the back of them, they're talking, but then the chair turns around, it's just a skeleton. That's referencing Psycho, because that's kind of how it ends. Once again, haven't seen the movie, but I have been told about that. Okay, well I now got charcoal, so that's good. There we go. Okay, murky water. Okay, do we got anything here? I can take that. Yeah, I can take that. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna make that into wood. Guess we're gonna need all the wood. I don't wanna be Norman Bates. Alright. Okay, yeah, now I got a song stuck in my head, and I'm trying to focus. The person that distracts me the most is usually me. Okay, so where am I supposed to go from here? Okay, is there like a... maybe over here? Ah, yes, here we go. I am shaking right now. Why am I not able to? Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. What we got in here? Got some... yeah, paper is actually fine. Paper is good because that helps me with... it helps me with fuel. I remember paper used to be... paper used to be useful. Like, anyone that's ever played this game, if you remember back to when they had the blunderbuss, which was a lot like a shotgun, but it was so much easier to like it took a while to reload, but to make the ammo for that was so easy. It was so easy to make for it. All you needed was just what was it? Like, you know, like the buckshot things that you get. Hold on. Like hold on. Yeah, like look, this thing used to be made for shotgun shells. This used to be the what's called the blunderbuss ammo. It was just buckshot. And the way how you made this was just by gunpowder. And paper. That was it. It was the easiest ammo to make. Oh, well, I'm gonna just need to... okay. Okay. But that was it. And this was also back in the day where you can like refill like the jars that you had. You would take it, you drink it, you would just have an empty jar, and you can just go over to like a water source and just refill it there. I remember back when that was a thing. not to mention like canned foods. You take the food, you eat the food, and you just have an empty can. You just scrap that into iron. Somebody is listening to this and like, okay, Grandpa, let's get you back to bed. Like, you just need this. You need this, gunpowder, and paper just to make this. I'm gonna put this in here. That'll help. And then I'm gonna scrap this because I'm not gonna be able to get anything off of it, so I'm just gonna take that. I'm gonna be able to make so much. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm able to make Nah, I won't do it right now. Take this. Hold on, give me a second. Let me just okay, there we go. Now we just take this and then there we go. And before I do anything, I just want to make some duct tape, just so I can repair this, and I can repair this with that, which this is 20, but if I repair it, it's 20. It's now 50. This is 32. Now it's 84. Perfect. Let me just repair this. Okay, anything else? Oh, yep, here we go. Actually, I should probably just continue sitting here waiting for... I'm gonna take that. That cannot be used. I'll take that and take that. Take that. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna take that. That's gonna help me a lot. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. Well, let's head back. Nothing behind there. Okay. Let's go. So glad that I did that I got that modification on the boots that makes it so that I can stand longer what's called falls. It's kind of cold in here. Then again, I'm drinking a cold drink. I'm glad that I made so many of these. Wait, why am I still sitting? Why am I still sitting? I should be going back. I don't really have anything that... Shit. Everything is very itchy. Should probably talk to my doctor about that, saying, hey, I'm itchy a lot. How do I stop this? Okay, I'm just gonna sit here. My health went down a little bit, but... Let me just wait for my health to go back up. Goes back up faster. Well, not really faster. It goes up back up better. I think it uses less of hunger when I do this. When I just sit here, I think. Well, I'm not really in danger right now, so... Right at the moment, I'm gonna be in danger later. So yeah. I swear, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go use the restroom, and then and that's when people are gonna start coming in. Can I eat? Nope. I'm always running for the exercise.
This
I
fucking
swear
odd.
to
I'd
God,
shake
I'm
your
not
hand, but I bet you got
terrified.
dysentery, the way you smell.
I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this. Improves armor crafting skill. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You gonna buy some food or just stand there like a goddamn idiot?
I want to slap this person. I'm gonna sell that. Why not? I'll sell that. I'm gonna sell this or sell that. I'm gonna get some stuff back for that. I'll sell as much of this as I can. I'm gonna sell. I kind of want to keep that though. Okay, and then sell that. Do 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 do. Do 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 bow now no bow now no bow now don't bow 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 down. Hey
No
hey
refunds.
what's
Deal's
the
done.
matter with
Now
you?
beat it, fucker.
Primitive armor quality 5. That was not. Yeah, that
Fine,
was.
take a fucking look.
Taking that. I'm taking this. You cannot stop me.
All that gawking at goods and that's all you buy? If you want a job from word of advice, next time, bathe before coming to a job
I'll be back.
interview.
Alright, I'm back. Ow. Okay, we're gonna head over to the house first, okay? Heading over to the house. Let's let that go up faster. Okay. Let's put these down here. Now we can run just faster. Okay, well actually I'm gonna put that up there. Fun fact, when I was a kid, actually, you know what? Actually, I do have something to talk about. They always talk about like how they don't have experience. Like, oh, you need experience to get this job, which honestly I think is like on one hand fair. On the other hand, it's not fair as well. It's both fair and unfair at the same time. And what I mean by this is what I mean by this is that it's fair in the sense of like they want to make sure that the person that they are hiring knows what they're doing. They want to make sure that the person that they are hiring knows what they're doing, all right? That makes sense, okay? That makes sense. However, when it's an entry-level job, when it's a job that you, like, you're first starting out on, all right? Like, a job that people will commonly first start out on, then that's when it's like, you don't need experience. We'll what's it called? We'll train you and give you the experience that you need. So that way you can use that to go and get another job. Go and get another job. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. Okay, that's how this should work, okay? It shouldn't be, oh, you need experience to get this job if it's an entry-level job. All right? It shouldn't be that, all right? It should be, you don't have experience, that's completely fine. We will give you experience by hiring you and teaching you how to do all this stuff. That should be how it works. All right? There's some jobs where if they're not an entry-level job, then it should be, yeah, hey, you do need experience. Like, let's say if it's a job for, like, I don't know, working at McDonald's. You shouldn't have to have experience for that. They should give you the experience by showing you. However, to kind of solve this problem, if you are too young to have a job, I recommend going and doing this. If you are old enough to have a job but you can't find a job because they say that you need experience, then do this as well. Go over to your neighbor's house or any of your neighbors and go and ask if they need any work done around their house. I know what you're thinking. Wait, why would I be doing that? Well, one, experience, and two, I did this when I was a kid, and when I finally went and got my first job, I was able to use the people that I worked for back when I was a kid, that I did all the yard work for when I was a kid as a reference for who I want for my job. They're like, do you have any references? And I was like, here are my references. These are my neighbors. These are people that I worked with. I was in Scouts as well. Which Scouts, whether if it's Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts or just Scouts in general, that is a very good way to get experience. That helps you get experience. If you're in school right now, I'd recommend going to clubs, doing after-school activities, maybe even helping your church. People are often complaining about how, oh, you know, I can't get a job because I need experience, but I can't get experience unless I get a job. You don't technically need a job for experience. There's like a whole bunch of different options. Like as I've just said, go and do yard work for your neighbors. Go into scouts. Help the church. Help the community. Yeah, go and do some community service. Just get an internship. Get an internship. You get a hobby. Hobbies are one of the best ways for you to get experience. They've got to be probably the best way to get experience. So what I'm saying is, don't sit there and mope about how, oh, I can't get a job because I don't have experience, when there's ways to get experience. And next time you go out with your family and they need help with something, just go and help them with that. Help them with that. Help people. Just go and help. Be kind. That's probably like, because as I'm saying, you need experience. There you go. There you go. After school activities, go join some clubs. Help around the school. If there's community service to be done with the school, that's great. If you're in scouts, that's even better, because scouts do community service all the time. I was in scouts, did a lot of community services. Hated doing it, but I did it anyway. Hold on. Stop, drop, and roll. Fire preservation. Stop, drop, and roll like a pro. Reduce chance of being lit on fire by 25%. Yes. I will take that. But yeah, just like go look around. If there's a help wanted sign, there are jobs that don't require that actually don't require you to have experience. If you see a help wanted sign, then go and take that. Then go and take that. And internships, those are good. The best way I would say for an internship is probably going for about a year, and then being like, hey, you should probably what's it called, probably hire me. Schools will help you. Schools will help you with gaining internships. Probably try doing freelance work. Freelance work also helps. Make your own business. That'll help. Here's the thing. The only job that really required me to have experience was my first job, which was being a lifeguard. And that I already had experience because, one, my entire life, every summer, whenever we went to the pool, every time we went there, my dad would be like, all right, I'm going to teach you how to save somebody if they're drowning. He would teach me that. And second, I went and actually took a class on how to be a lifeguard. I took a class on how to be a lifeguard. Okay, that's just paper, which is fine. I actually want to check in here first. Okay. So yeah, that's my take on like jobs that are like that. Let me take this, see what we got. This technique gives a 25% chance for regular and 50% chance for power attacks to instantly charge stun batons. Sure, I'll take that. And I don't think I'm gonna be using it too much, but we'll see. Okay. I'm over here trying to actually focus, but then or talk, but then I lose focus of the game. And I don't... I got this. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got him. They can't go up ropes, right? Oh, they can. Apparently, the answer is yes, they can go up ropes. Now, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Experience. There's a lot of different ways to do to get experience. There's a lot of different ways to get experience, and one of them actually is through school. Now look, as much as I narc on school a lot, or say, hey, there's a lot of bad stuff about school, school is still a basis for you to go and learn. It's still good for you to learn. Reason why is because there's people out here saying that the world is only like, at the time of which this is coming out, it is currently the year 2025, okay? There are people over here saying that the Earth is only 2025 years old. And it's like, no, it is not. And people say, then why is the year 2025? It's because we didn't start counting the years until after Jesus was born. Anything before that is BC, and anything after that is AD. And I'm going to continue saying BC and AD, not BCE or ADC or ACDC. Yeah, because one, I'm Christian, I believe in God and Jesus, and two, because the people who came up with the calendar that the modern calendar that we did, were, I think, wait, what were they? Roman Church, I believe. They were part of the Roman Church. I'm gonna say part of it. Someone's gonna get mad and say, and actually. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just let this I'm specifically gonna have you just come over here. Okay, there we go. I should have stabbed him so that way I would have gotten the experience. So yeah, I'm gonna give credit to them. I'm gonna give credit. Hello friends, I'm just gonna go over here because I believe that I need to get something. They're over here, aren't they? No, they're down. Okay, what am I thinking? Bruh. I was looking around, you were not there. There. Okay, I've cleared all areas. That's good. Preacher boots. I'm pretty sure I got the boots I'm wearing. Yeah, the Raider. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to... No, I'm going to repair these so that way everything could be better. I'm just using that just for experience now. Raiding. Raiding is another way to get experience. That's another way. What we got in here? Okay, I'll use that. I'll use that. Use that. What? Oh. There we go. I'm gonna take this. And I'm just gonna continue looking around. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna leave that away. Leave that there. Okay. We got... I can... Do I have any? Yes, I do. Do I have bone on me? I do not, in fact. Alright. Let's see what we got in here. As I said, freelance work, going out and doing community service, working for the go and try and see if there's anything around the go to your local church and see if there's anything there. I assure you, usually there is, because usually there's look, even if you're a non-believer, even if you don't really like going to church, I still recommend doing that for the church, because you'll be doing a good service. You'll be doing a good service, even if you want to just do things just for yourself. People will like you. You might even at one point get hired by the church. You'll meet friends. You'll meet a lot of good people. As I said, communities, I'm signed for his community service. There's a lot. Just look for places where there's always work to do around there. And it's just like volunteer. It's kind of like volunteer to go. Well, successful sneak attacks with arrows have 20% chance of knocking down target. Yes, I will take. Also, modify. Shit. Actually, hold on. I do want to check something out. Primitive bow. What do I need? I'm gonna test something out. Actually, I want to check something. I want to test something out. If I modify this. Yeah, I'm not also, and I know what people are thinking. Why did you just make a better level of the primitive bow and not just go and buy the better bow that you saw over there? Well, the reason for that is simply because I'm not going to buy that one. I'm either only if I come across a better one. That's going to be it. That's really just going to be it. Oh, hey, look, a thing. I'll take that, and hey, look, it looks like that I can get some coal from here. Perfect. And I can make some arrows. Perfect. Yes. I'm just gonna continue getting the coal here because I know how valuable the coal is. Okay, well, I'm heading back to the house because I am in need of cheap viewers on streamblue.com. Yep. Sorry, I didn't say that correctly. Cheap viewers on streamblue.com. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Don't know the rest of the song cause it's been ruined for me. Let me see if I can just blindly shoot and yeet. Perfect. Yeah, because there's a lot of things that here that I'm not going to... I'm not really going to, like, make myself better versions of. I'm just going to just, like, what's it called? What is it called? I'm only gonna get it if, like, I find a better version of it. Okay, that I can sell. I'm gonna say, we're heading back to the house, gonna put some stuff away so that way we can... Do I have bones on me by any chance? I do not. Okay. If that was true, if I did, then that would have been great. But, only if I, ooh. And I'll read this so that way I can make that as well. Well, I'm only gonna take it if it's better. I'm not gonna make it. Which is one of the things I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to, like, get better weapons. And one of the ways how I have to do that is by either making it or I can buy it from the trader or I find it. It's one of the few. And buying it is usually like a last resort. It's making it is a second to last resort. The making it part, the building it part, crafting it part is the second to last resort. But the thing is about it is in order to make it, I must have the knowledge of how to make it. Hold on, let me just... There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now let's go up. Okay, then put this in here. Anything else? Anything else that I got? Actually, hold on. I do want to see. Do I have a better show? Okay. Now I can repair this and put this away And now I can repair this. Perfect. Yes. Once again, I will be back. The problem nowadays is that you can. I remember back when okay, to preface what I'm about to say, I'm gonna preface this with a bit of a story. When I was back in high school, there were a lot of things that I would say that that there was this one kid named Marcello that I did not like. He would come up and say, "You got that from a movie. You got that from TikTok. You got that from this. You got that from that." And once you know it, he was right. I did end up getting stuff like that from there. Here's the thing. What I didn't understand was it took me a while, and one day I didn't really think about it much after about a year, but then later one day I thought back to it because I was bored and I was thinking, and that's dangerous for me, is that here's the thing about that stuff. There is no way now for you to come up with a single original. Well, it's not that there's no way. It's that it is the equivalent. It's harder than you have less of a chance. You have more of a chance of winning the lottery than you do with coming up with an original idea that has never been thought of before. You have a better chance of coming up with you have a better chance of winning the lottery than you have of coming up with an original idea that no one in history has thought of before. And that's a problem. You know, I need to play Raft again. I need to play Raft again. That's one of the things I need to play is Raft. Okay, we need one more, and then we'll be able to go, and then we'll be able to do this. Okay, yeah, come at me. I have the entire night. What do I got? Okay, so all I need is just the All I really need now is just the filter. All I need now is just the filter, and then I won't have to constantly be. Wait, how much do I got? Okay, craft a wooden door. Hold on. Shape. I'm gonna make it into kind of like a wall. Oh no. Um. I'm just gonna put it like this. Where are you? You know, a lot of XP from this. Oh. I know that they're only here because they can hear and see the fire. Probably smell it as well. Are you also? Yeah, you're done. Anything else that I need and that I can put in there? Nope. Spiders in my tub. Spiders in my tub. Spiders in my tub. Spiders in my tub. Stop. Wait a minute. Why my tub got the spiders in it? Who knows? Stay like this until we're... Got from Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. Hey, we're doing pretty good on literally everything. Repair. Really? Huh. Okay. I'll probably find it. If I don't, it's fine. No, while I'm here, why not? We got some stuff around here that I do be needing some of that nice taking down. Oh wow, I just realized how long I've been going. We'll go for like about 1 more hour. Scared me. I didn't know that that's what you guys were doing. Startled me. We're getting all that stuff. We're getting all that stuff here. All the yes. Did either I missed a lot of this stuff when I first came in here, or I just ignored it. Either I ignored it or either I ignored it, missed it. Both of them are the same thing. Ugh. Trying to fix myself in the chair. Here we go. We're getting so much stuff here. Okay. We'll do one more task, and then we'll hopefully we'll be getting some nice good weapons from this next one. I'm hoping that we do. It's only 12:33, really? Okay. Okay. Perfect. Everything is good. Yeah. Okay, and how much do I get? I got 12. Okay, that's good. Actually, hold on. Not really right now. Hold on. Let me just, got this. Just repair that. And repair this. Oh, I'm repairing a lot. Okay, where? Oh, where? Where is my hairbrush? You know, I never really understood, like the type of hairbrush that you use for, like the one that's just made of horsehair. The one that's made of just horsehair. You know the one I'm talking about, like... Hold on, let me show you. Airbrush. Images. Let me see, you know, I think I'm, you know what, never mind. I think I was thinking of the wrong one. Okay. I was thinking of the wrong one so far. Yeah. Thinking the wrong one. Anyway, is this one up here, yeah, that one's done. I just need, okay, so this one I'm gonna turn off for now. Let's go. Let's put this away. And let's head out. We don't need that. I don't see for this one me needing this one. Me needing that. So let's just go. Let's just head out. Remember, does anyone know anyone remember the or know the YouTuber Mumbo Jumbo, the Minecraft YouTuber? There was a while ago, I think this was like several years ago, I think. Somebody asked him, "Hey, can you make a redstone door without any pistons?" And he was like, "Yeah, I can do that." And he just goes through like this entire video showing like how to make like a redstone door just by using just by making a cobblestone generator and explosions. And then at the very end, he's like, "So yeah, I can make it." Wait a minute, and then it just cuts to him just having like an iron door and a pressure plate. And he's like, "Oh." I finished your task.
Morning. Now that you did the job, I guess you ain't that damn bad after all. You gonna buy some food or just stand there like a goddamn idiot?
I'm selling you some stuff so I can get... Okay, give you that, give you that, I'm gonna give you this, I'm gonna give you all that, I'm gonna give you this. Just take all of that, and then take this. How much do I got? I need 7,000. Ah.
All right, now that we're done doing business,
Okay,
get out of
the
my
one that
store.
would probably take me the longest is this one. But the reason, and I think that this might give me more money if I do it.
Name's not important. Get moving, jackass. This don't pay by the hour.
Sometimes I like when things are not paid by the hour, they're paid by the job, and sometimes I would prefer that. I do like getting paid by the hour, but some things I prefer, but there are some times where I would prefer if they were paid by the job. Reason for it is because then like you can just get like you only have just that one job to do. The faster you get it done, the faster you get paid. Meanwhile, when you get paid by hour, the slower you get it done, the more you get paid. Not the faster you get paid, but the more you get paid. And this is kind of circling back to what I was saying about like gaining experience by going over and doing like yard work for like your neighbors or something like that. Because then the faster you get it done, the faster you get paid. And that's better. Because let's say that you only have just that one job to do that day. And it's going to take up your entire day. The faster you do it, faster you get paid. And then you can just go and do whatever you want for the rest of the day. And yeah, the more jobs you do, the more you get paid. The more jobs you do, the more you get paid, and the faster you do it, the faster you get paid from them. I used to pull the weeds for one of my neighbors. I used to pull the weeds for them, and she'd pay me like $20 for every time I did it. She paid me $20 every time I did it. I don't think it travels that far. But yeah, that's the other thing. It's like if you're currently too young to be working, I'd recommend going and doing all that stuff that I've mentioned before, or like going and working, doing some work for your what's called for like your neighbor, so that way you can get paid, you get experience, and not to mention you also now have a reference for when you get a job. You now have a reference. Might be a while until you are able to get a job, but once again, you got experience, you got a reference, and you get paid. You get paid before you're able to do any of that. Somebody's gonna come at me and say, that kind of goes against several child labor laws. To which I say, yeah, when you go and volunteer to do this stuff and you're getting paid and it's housework, I don't think that goes against really anything. Like, whatever happened to going and mowing the lawn for somebody, or I don't really live in a snowy place, but shoveling their driveway. Whatever happened to, okay, I kind of understand the newspaper thing, yeah, but still, whatever happened to that stuff? Whatever happened to like school jobs? Like, I get like, yeah, child labor laws, you can't do that, but I would still kind of recommend, like, if there is something to do around the school and the student comes in and is like, yeah, I'd like to do this, then I recommend doing that. Pretty sure that is a thing. Maybe. Probably. That's probably it. Who knows? I don't know. Certainly not I. But yeah. Wait, why is the thing all the way? Oh yeah, that's right. There we go. That works. That works. Once again, churches. Go over there. Go to church. Go to like your local church. From what I know, there's always work to do around churches, around a church. Always work to do around those guys. Sign up for like community service. Yeah. What do we got? Okay, just more paper. Which will help. Yeah, that'll help. on. I'm thinking now. Okay. Just realized I don't have like the assault rifle on me. Well, I now have something to cook in the forge. Okay. Oh, hey, and we can get some more stuff here. Okay, what do we got? Come on, more stuff. I can lift you up. Anyway, there is another thing I want to talk about. It actually has to do with like video games nowadays. There are some games where it is like, yes, you do need a tutorial, but then there are certain games where you don't. You don't need a tutorial like at all. And the problem that I have is not the fact that I'm getting tutorials, it's the fact that I'm getting a tutorial in the games of which you don't need a tutorial, and I'm not getting tutorials in a game in which I do need a tutorial. And whatever happened to like using like games having tutorials while you're playing the game? Like for example, this game, like right here, the way how this one works is that like you go in like once you're done, you can just continue on in the same world. But then there's like certain games where it's like, yeah, you have to do tutorial first before you play the game, and it's like, I would like to not do tutorial right now. The reason why is because there are certain games where I honestly feel that like it's like this control tells you to do this. It's like if we're playing like on PC, it is pretty much like common knowledge to do WASD as like forward, backwards, side to side, and spacebar to jump, shift to sprint, and control to crouch. It's just the common sense. But it's only like when games are like, nah, we're gonna make you change up those. That's when you need a tutorial for that stuff. Someone's gonna get mad. Me saying that. One thing that kind of annoys me is that people will constantly will online will constantly tell you how you're wrong and all that stuff, how your opinion is wrong, and that you shouldn't be saying stuff like that, even if what you're saying is completely like there's nothing wrong with what you're saying. You can say, hey, I like peanut butter or something like that, and people will be like, peanut butter is actually bad, you shouldn't be liking peanut butter is this, peanut butter is that, or something like that. And they'll say all that stuff, but then like 5 minutes later they'll say something that is like completely unhinged, like horrible. and then you'll go and tell them, hey, that's not good. They will say, hey, I'm allowed to have an opinion. Opinions are allowed to be having. Are you saying that I'm not allowed to have an opinion? And it's like, you were doing the same thing to me, like about like. Nothing is then it will try to like explain away. I'm gonna stop talking because I'm forgetting what I'm saying halfway through what I'm saying. Just sit here and wait for that to go up. Next time I get a haircut, either I'm gonna get a shave or I'm gonna get a buzz cut. It's one of the two. It's not gonna be both at the same time. Because if I get a shave, I have to wait for this to I have to continue growing this out. But then if I get a haircut, I have to continue growing this out until everything is back to normal. And then I can shave this. And I think next time I'll probably just get like a cleanup. Just gonna wait. There we go. Perfect. Now we're done with that. Take this. I'm taking that. There we go. Something that I'm finding that's going on, this has been going on for a while, but so this is not new. It's just when movie studios decide to make what was once the villain now seem like a good person. Like, oh, they're just misunderstood. But it's like, no, what they did was not a misunderstanding. That was just full on, they just tried, that was just pure evil. That was just evil, what they were doing. That was not a misunderstanding. Sometimes, oh yeah, there is sometimes a misunderstanding, but when it's like the person, like in the first movie, is, oh, they're just pure evil. They're doing this just for fun. There is no rhyme or reason. It's just they just want to have fun. They just want to see the world burn or something like that. But then like the sequel is like, oh no, the reason why they did that is because of this, and that. They had a bad childhood growing up. No, you don't do that. You made it very clear in the first movie that they were doing it just because they just wanted to have fun. Not because they were misunderstood, but because they were just pure evil. And now you're trying to make what they were doing good? Misunderstanding or something like that? Yeah, I'm gonna... I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna try and get everything working back on my VR headset, but for now, let's go with Psalms. Let's go with Psalms 46. God is our refuge and strength, and ever-present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear, though the earth gives way, and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea. Although its waters roar and foam, and the mountains squawk with their shirring, there is a river whose streams make glad the city of God, the holy place where the Most High dwells. God is within her. She will not fall. God will help her at break of day. Nations are an uproar. Kingdoms fall. He lifts his voice. The earth melts. The Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. Come and see the works of the Lord. The desolation he has brought on the earth. He makes wars cease to the ends of the earth. He breaks the bow and shatters the spear. He burns the shields with fire. He still, and now that I am, be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. That was Psalms 46. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, you kind of came in at a bad time. I'm just finishing up because I got to get some stuff done today. But thank you guys for staying here with me. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I may or may not come stream tonight. I may or may not stream tonight. There is a good chance that I won't, but I'm gonna try and do that. I might play some Vermintide tonight, Warhammer Vermintide. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for staying. That's gonna be it, and goodbye.